That's hot. So, it's 2024, it's a new year, and to be honest with you, I've been looking for a little change lately. Listen, this house, this apartment that I've been living in, it is amazing. It's 1,100 square feet. I have done so much in here as a content creator, getting into the home decor stuff. It is one of those things where like the cement wall, there's so many elements to play with in this actual unit. But I think it's time for a change. I'm looking for something a little bigger, floor to ceiling windows, obviously because I don't have it here, because I need more lighting, to be honest with you. I only get one light source here, but I'm looking for a 2-bedroom. And honestly, as a creator, I'm just looking for a blank canvas, to be honest with you. But personally, you know, I always look for a chance to kind of level up, and this is the moment. This is the time to level up and kind of get to a place where I get better views and all that stuff like that. A balcony that I never had, and I'm looking to level up this year, and I think it's time to go apartment hunting. But yeah, like I said, I am looking to elevate. I'm looking to start fresh, brand new canvas, blank canvas, and start creating again somewhere else. Before I get out of here, we're gonna do a lot of, you know, different things that I've put in this apartment, videos on different things that I put in this apartment, my gallery wall in the back here, why I chose the plants that I chose in this apartment. I haven't been able to do that because I've been doing that all on short form. So I've been doing that all on TikTok, Instagram, but I've been lacking with you guys. So I wanna make sure I give you guys that insight on what I chose for this place. Chairs, couches, all that good stuff. I know I did a video maybe last year on certain things, but I want to go into detail a little bit about the things that I've chosen for this place before I actually get up and move. Now, so today, we're gonna go apartment hunting. I'm gonna check out 2 apartments here in LA. I'll be honest with you, we have already found 2 buildings that we absolutely really like, and I'll do a video about them later. But these 2, we wanna make sure that we have covered all our grounds here in downtown LA, and make sure that we are not skipping anything. We don't wanna just get a place because we're like, oh, this building, this is the one, and we're not negotiating with that. We wanna make sure that we find the perfect place. We wanna make sure that we cover everything. We wanna check out all the buildings down here, and we wanna make sure we get a place that works for us. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. Something just came in the mail. Hold up. Okay. Limited edition. And I know in the last video you guys seen, the last vlog I did an unboxing with some Fear of God stuff. And this is a little bit of the same, but a little different. So let me show you guys what I got. Let me put it up here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. Now, listen, I had to have these. Again, we know I don't need no more shoes, but I just had to have them. The triple white Fear of God Athletics basketball ones. The detail. This is probably going to be, I mean, this released on Christmas, so I can't call it, maybe it slipped in as shoe of the year, because this one right here, this colorway right here, did it for me. And I absolutely had to have it. I woke up Christmas Day at 7 a.m. just to get it. And it arrived maybe 2 days, 3 days later. But I'm glad I have. This is gonna be perfect for definitely different fits in the spring. I'm probably not gonna wear it till the spring, but my sesame seed in black color, I'm definitely gonna wear during the fall, winter months. So this one I'll hold out on, but this is just, I wanna make sure if I'm wearing the fit, it's worth it. And if it gets scuffed, so be it. All right, so I'm about to do a quick change and we are gonna head out and do this apartment tour. Let's go. So we're done with the tours, and I wanted to kind of give you guys a review, a breakdown of what we saw, what we liked, what we didn't like. We had a dialogue before. Me and my girlfriend filmed a dialogue at the restaurant, and it was great, but I didn't have audio. For some odd reason, the function that I pressed on my camera did not give me audio, so it was a bummer that we lost all that footage because of no audio. But let me give you guys a review of kind of what we saw. What are the pain points? What are we looking for when it comes down to an apartment? Now, one of the biggest things that we are finding that's a pain point, and one of the things that we saw in these two buildings were, number one, the typical new high-rise buildings in downtown LA, I can't speak for anywhere else, the rooms are small. Unless you're paying $7,000 for your, apartment, you're gonna get virtually a pretty small room. Can you fit a king size bed in there? Yes, you can. Can you put 2 nightstands on each side? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on the situation, how big the room is. But we've been trying to find a place where a room is big enough for the king size bed and also has a decent closet space. I have a lot of clothes. She has a lot of clothes. So that's a big issue. Now, when we walked into the first apartment building, like you guys have seen, it was a little dated. Okay, it was a little dated, but the upside of it was that it had decent room. Living room was decently big. The kitchen was decently big. However, we did not like it at all. But the closet space, the rooms were decently big. Now that's different from what we have been seeing from the newer high rises, and probably because this building, like he was telling us, was meant to be a condominium building. So usually when usually when a high rise is meant to be a condominium building, you get better finishes, you get bigger rooms and stuff like that, because people are actually purchasing these units. So the first building, as you guys could see, honestly, it was dated. Not something that I was into. I wanted to keep an open mind. We both wanted to keep an open mind. Carpet is a no-go. We're not dealing with carpet. I understand that they got the LVP in there, the floors that are not actually real wood. However, carpet is a no-go. Aesthetically, for what I do for content-wise, that doesn't really speak volumes to the viewer. I think about all of that when I'm thinking about the next apartment, right? And so that is just something that we cannot do. Our biggest thing too, we want a kitchen island, and that place didn't really give us a kitchen island that we would want. No balcony. Also, like I said, the amenities weren't good. The amenities were dated. We just want something a little up to date. Excuse me if we sound a little bougie, but we just like what we like. Honestly, I like what I like. And so that building, even though we've seen only one unit with the actual terrace balcony per se, that just didn't sit right with me. It just, again, it was dated, and I just wasn't feeling it, to be honest with you. Now, this building and the building that we checked out next, they are connected, the same developer, so they're connected via the pool, so you can walk through the pool and get to the next building. Now, this building was a little bit newer, and so we found that, okay, cool. This is definitely night and day from the previous building that we were looking at. And one thing we can say is, okay, cool. One thing we can say is it was up to date, and it gave us that floor to ceiling windows. Price point was definitely good. To be honest with you, it was really good. Some of the living rooms, because we looked at about 3 units. I didn't want to bore you guys with, just looking through all of them. But we looked at about 3 to 4 units. There was one unit that we really absolutely loved. But it wasn't a corner situation. It was more of a just a regular floor to ceiling windows. It did have a balcony. However, you had to go through the master bedroom to get to the balcony. And plus, on top of that, the kitchen was so-so. The bathrooms were pretty big as well. That definitely was a breath of fresh air to see. Was that as good as something we've had seen before as far as the units are concerned? No, there was this one other unit that had already been reserved. Somebody put their application in for, and they were actually getting ready to move into. That unit I could see myself in. I could see, You know, I think that one was on like maybe the 21st floor. I can see it. I can see why someone would rush to get that apartment, because the living room was a decent size. It had a really nice balcony. It was actually pretty wide, and that's pretty rare for downtown LA. You don't really see wide balconies. So that was, I can see why somebody would like jump on that, because for the price point, I'm not even gonna tell you the price, but for the price point, I probably would have jumped on it if that was something that we were looking for. Now, the area of where these two buildings were are not the best. Not the best because, oh, there's homeless people around. That's not, because I wouldn't live in those particular areas, but more of they are right next to, I'm not gonna tell you where I live next to, but I live in a pretty great area in downtown LA. But this one here has that area over there where we were looking at has a bunch of traffic. People coming right off the highway, people going to Staples Center and all that stuff like that. It's a lot of traffic. And do you want to deal with that is the real question. And no, I don't necessarily want to deal with that. I understand we're living downtown, but in my area of downtown that I live in right now is pristine, it's clean. It gets traffic, but not like the busy areas in downtown LA. So there's a huge difference from that. So I'm gonna just come out straight out and say both of those are no-go. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of make sure that we were looking at every place, no stone unturned, because once we finalize where we want to live, we're probably gonna be living there for about 2 years, because we're not gonna settle. We're gonna get something that we really actually like, and after those 2 years, we'll talk about it. But I plan to buy a house or build a house. So after those 2 years are up, then my high-rise dreams are over. You know, they're over. So that's why I'm trying to find a place where I'm like going to actually enjoy and get that high-rise itch out of my body, and so that I can just, you know, from there on out, just live in a house and have a backyard and smoke my cigars in the backyard and do all that good stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is we've looked at other apartments, but this is the first one that I'm actually bringing to YouTube as a full-on long-length video. So I have footage of other properties that we looked at. I think I'm gonna bring those to the shorts so that you guys can see that. And hopefully, like I said, we're not really in a big rush. We're taking our time. Hopefully the next couple of months we'll be able to find something exactly what I like. Again, also availability is a huge thing too. So, you know, once something comes available that we see that we really like, we probably will jump on it. We'll probably jump on it because we have 2 buildings that we really like. So stay tuned and go on this journey with us to find a new place. It's gonna be dope. I promise you. It's going to be what you guys see right now. My apartment is gonna be times 10 and even better. Trust me. So stay tuned on that. I'm gonna get back to you guys. See you guys next week in the next video. Peace.